Hey there, Ryan Kingsline here, founder of You Artsy and ZBrush Workshops. Just want to document this little note here, how I got this really kind of cool chunky landscape, because it's really super simple once you do a couple of things. So one of the key things to keep in mind is that it's using polyframes. That's what's really important. So let's walk this backwards a couple of steps. Let me turn that off so you can just see the process. Okay, so the first thing that I started to do is I was pushing and pulling and adjusting the shape of this thing using move with AccuCurve on. And let me just clone this off to the side so we don't affect it. That's really just a matter of coming in, pushing, starting to kind of pull things out a little. And in this way, we start to kind of create some strong contrast and edges. And I did a lot of this, a lot of adjustment like that. Then the next thing I did was come into geometry and into crease, and I set my crease tolerance really low, like 8, and just set a crease. Okay, and if I turn polyframe on, you can see just a bunch of these little kind of random creases in places. So once I had that done, it's a bit of a two-step process. I came over to masks and I said mask by features, which includes creases, and then I came in polygroups and I just said say group masked, right? So then as soon as that was done, I've got my um, creases on there, my polygroups. I came into polish by feature and I made that an open circle, and now we started to have some fun. But it didn't really stop there. I would also go into this really large shape that's here, and I went into polygroups, group visible. I set my coverage down to like say 0.1, and I set group visible. There you go. And you see what that does is start to kind of create these small little clusters of things. Now, without the creasing. We can do this a couple more times, and it just kind of augments it. And then we come back into deformation. Let's turn polyframe off, and there you go. Look at that. Look at how beautiful, faceted that is. Like in 30 seconds. And it comes from having these groups created with creases so that we're able to kind of maintain form. And then in the kind of wide open areas, randomly creating creases or groups so that those then become kind of stretched, pushed, pulled, flattened, things of that nature. So in no time at all, we get ourselves a little mountain landscape, and we can attach this, do whatever we want. In my particular case, I'm using this to help me kind of identify where this piece is going, you know, what's attaching to it. We're going to send all of this over into Keyshot and just start to understand this alien landscape, or this alien species that built this landscape a little bit better.